So I'm at home right now getting ready to get packed for the camping trip for this weekend. And I have the responsibility of going through all of these boxes and figuring out what we actually need to bring and pack it back in the car. So right now we just finished up with work. We got a bunch of food, we got our lunch, we got some delicious sandwiches. So now we're getting ready to go. Right now we're waiting for my buddy from work to finish up. He's down in Sacramento. He's going to be meeting us here in Nevada City. Once we meet up from Nevada City, we're going to head over to the actual trail and get on with that. So it's about 45 minutes away from here. So we're going to go hit the road.
On the road, and we're in Tahoe National Forest right now, just trucking along. We're gonna go off-road a little bit in a few minutes here and then find a campsite and set up. It's gonna be really cool and really pretty. We just encountered our first tree, but don't worry, we went right over it because it was just a little baby sapling. Crisis averted. So we had to stop and possibly figure out another route because there is quite a lot of water in the way here, and looks like it's moving pretty fast and pretty deep in spots, so we don't know about that. So we've reached the wise decision to not ford the river, and we're turning back the way we came, so we're gonna have to figure out something else for the night. So now we go back and redo what we just did the opposite direction. So go forth. Uh-oh, our first sighting of snow. That's not what we want. Well, here's an update. We found way more snow, and in fact, we are now stuck in some snow. So that's fun. Gonna get the Max Tracks out and fix that. You can see it is in the, just fell in the snow. Yep, car stuck in the snow. Quite a bit of snow.
So after getting out and looking around for a little while, we eventually decided that the 4Runner was completely stuck. We kept on looking forward on the road ahead of us, and it was going to get worse even further as we went. So we went ahead and did everything that we could to get ourselves dug out. And so we ended up spending about 30 minutes digging the 4Runner out with my tiny little shovel. Luckily, Brandon had a bigger shovel, and that made things quite a bit easier. Although, even after digging for about 30 minutes, it still was pretty stuck, and we were going to have to try to do something else. Luckily, there was a bunch of guys that just showed up in a razor, and they were able to help push us out, but really, the snow was so deep that we had to keep digging, even for a little bit longer after that. And then we finally got the 4Runner unstuck.
No. You got it. Go for it. Go. Go.
We made it! Whoop whoop! So we're out, and that's great. Now we have to find a campsite. It's about 6:30, so we need to find one pretty soon so we can get set up before the sun goes down. So that's next on the agenda. wasn't really time to show us setting up our campsite because we had to get it done before the sun went down, but we did it and it looks really nice. I'll show you. Here's where our cars are parked. Here's Tran's tent. Our eating area. We didn't set up the camp stove because we're only making chili, or the camp kitchen. There's our fire pit and our firewood, and our tent is way back there. And man made fire, and it was good.
We'll see if it's good.
If it's good, yeah.
Well, it will be good, but, you know, maybe not right now. And we made a fire. Look at that, so nice, so toasty. Perfect.
Yes.
I like to. I like to. I like to love you every day. I like to love you.
So it's the morning now. We just woke up. We had a little breakfast. We made some oatmeal and some coffee and some hot cider and all that sort of delicious stuff. We just finished packing up the Forerunners with all of our gear. We used to have our tent like right here, and it's already packed up and ready to go. So other than that, we're about to get back on the road, and we're gonna try to figure out how to get onto the trail that we originally found in the book, because neither of the trails that we took yesterday are gonna work. So we'll see what happens with that.
So in a funny twist of fate, we just came down for our campsite onto the main road, and those guys that helped get us out of the snow passed right in front of us. What are the odds? It's hilarious. Thanks, guys. We just we found an abandoned car on this path, which is fairly rocky and hard to traverse. It's definitely a lot for our Forerunners. I don't know how an actual car got here, so we're going to check that out. There's nobody in it. We passed it, but we just went to go get the license plate, and it looks like the license plate has been taken, so fairly suspicious. We'll have to see what happens with that, so we're going to investigate a little farther. Here's the abandoned car.